they have the cookie, but who's the milk? You know, who's the one going in getting cookied?
Well, Omni Knight's got a white cloak.
That's true. He is role-playing very well there.
But generally, you want him kind of chilling in the backside later on.
PL, you're kind of revealing which one's real. Maybe the illusions can be used. Yeah, it's kind of interesting here.
They don't have, like, a great go-in-first hero.
Yeah, they also don't have, like, team fight setup for this Snapfire Mortimer's Kisses. Like, what's keeping OG in place? As this Darkseer, yes, they have the Shadow Demon Purge, but other than that, if a hero surge, they're pretty much unkillable.
Yeah, the more we talk about it, the more I'm starting to like the potential of the OG draft here.
I just think they're the better team and they'll out-execute, and based on the fact that they have the tools to do so, I have faith in them, but I'm a bit skeptical about the 5-position Beastmaster.
Yeah, we'll see if No-Tail can pull it off. This man is famous for saying that anything can work, and he's proven, at least for his team, that's the case. Maybe not for others.
Brawl at the rune here.
Little Boar taking the
see ya, Boar.
lion's share of the damage.
I think
so
it's
it looks like
XP.
3 bounty runes are going to go the way of Cyber Legacy. Very nice.
And they are going to put the Batrider mid against what they presume to be the Death Prophet, but no. Last hero is going to be mid, and Death Prophet is sitting at the rune to see what lane she's going to. Does have side lane items, presumably assuming the Batrider is going to be mid, as he is going to walk top. Bignum doing a little bit of a block, and they're just going to try lane to start, as Palantimos will be left alone. Against Darkseer, that's probably okay. He blocks it into his tower, but eventually I think he can just get zoned once this lane pushes out by 2 heroes. So they're almost certainly going to rotate a support bottom. Do get 1 deny already on the side of OG against this PL. Means he's not going to get level 2 from this first wave, and Happy D-U-Ra-Ra does TP bottom. First try, perfect pronunciation.
Excellent work. Yeah, I mean, a lot of mind games with the lanes. You know, 33's been playing the mid Darkseer, but they correctly anticipated it would be Seb going mid instead. Had the Omni Knight ready there. Already has the stick picked up, saved a lot of gold for it. He's going to rush the boots. So, you know, that lane matchup looks pretty good for Cyber Legacy. And Courier's dying, as we see Saksa sniping Happy Duraraz.
Perfect.
Now you're making me second guess my aborted pronunciation attempts.
Nothing's better than 19-teen, though.
119.
Don't even get me started. As we see bottom, 33 might be in some trouble. No surge, only level 1. 3 poison stacks, but looks like Saksa.
Oh, just misses. I think that would have been the kill.
Yeah.
Maybe he lives with the headdress regen. Would have been very close.
Palantimos,
but now Palantimos just manning up. He gets stunned. Has he been baited?
And
he'll be okay. Meanwhile, top lane, the actual first blood.
That's a one base armor Beastmaster, and it goes to show.
Hanging on to the Sakuchi, but he's so low. He's going to commit for this. He's going to pay with his life. Big numb, big ball, and quick double kill.
Deny
for
yourself,
him.
hurry.
He
No
tries for the
here,
deny, and oh no, No Tail says thank you for the XP.
You got to respect that, but did not work out the way it was planned.
Yeah, just a little too slow.
So No Tail's really the carry now. We've talked about Puppy playing a farm-heavy 5 position. No Tail already gearing himself up to do so.
This mid lane, last hero, 9-3, Seb, 3-1.
Pretty expected. Omni Knight has really high base damage in comparison and just doesn't care about Batrider's kit at all. As we see Shadow Demon actually go down. I do like Darkseer a lot against PL. I've said this time and time again. We saw it lose earlier because the laning stage went really poorly for the Darkseer team. But it's just really hard to play PL as the game goes on into this Ion Shell. On any hero you're hitting, you're ticking down in damage. And the wall is very nice against you because it gives you that illusion that will duplicate itself. So it's just kind of annoying. I don't know why. It's hard to describe, but if you play the matchup out, it kind of just feels weird, yeah.
Well, No Tail doing some pulling here. Already level 3, so maybe we'll see him rotate over to the jungle earlier. Give that lane to Sumail. But for the time being, is hanging around.
Does have the Ring of Trask on PL, so going for that mid-game tankiness as Sumail does have, they do have a sentry, but he barely gets out of range of that last auto.
Yeah, he's having a really tough time.
Yeah, I think there's a reason we don't see Carrie Weaver.
Mason would disagree.
I was going to say something, but I even saw him lose yesterday with it. Going
the rapier game.
Yeah, he was like 5-0, and they just lost, and then the other game was a rapier game. I saw, like, yeah, you know, you got Weaver has that syndrome
bottom lane,
just not.
Dive on Palantimos. Heavy aggression here from OG.
They have creeps to tank. They have fort if they want to use it.
He's got the Reign of Terraz.
They do use the fort.
Got that regen, that sweet
good old
regen,
Ion
but he's
Shell
burning
Venge.
down. There's the disruption. They're stacking up the poison. Can they turn this? Sox is going to go down. Palantimos is living. Man fight, and Palantimos survives. 2-0.
Or Ring of Terraz.
Value. While that was happening, we had a kill top. Yeah, Big Num does go down.
Weaver just feels like the perfect carry to have like a 5-0 and 10 kill score, and then you just get ignored by a hero like PL and you lose the game. So I am curious what he attempts to do on Sumail. Will he go like that early defusal to just try to outpace the PL, or will he go for the Maelstrom into Mjolnir, or will he all in commit for that Radiance Weaver that we have seen in the past, but not exactly what I would call standard nowadays?
I don't think I've seen that build like from any carry Weaver as of late, anyway.
Oh, we haven't seen
Radiance.
any carry Weavers since until this patch, you know, so just not too much to go off of. I'm kind of just theory crafting that they have to do something to address this PL, and I don't know who else does it. Maybe the Darkseer, but I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, for the time being, OG looking to secure some bounty runes, as they will get 2, but Happy Durat manages to snag the one Seb was going for, has a bottled haste rune on this Bat Rider. Will he see an opportunity to catch up with a kill? For now, has Max the Firefly back to the jungle. Last hero convincingly winning the lane. 8 denies up, 14 CS up. As you mentioned, not an easy lane for Bat, but he's got some catching up to do.
He'll do so. I like that he didn't level the Flame Break. I think putting a single point in Flame Break to me has appeared to be just a throw. The hero,
unless
usually,
you can get a kill with it, it's, yeah.
Yeah, and I think you only get kills if you have 2 points in Sticky and like at least 1 or 2 points in Firefly, because the benefit of the skill now is not the damage it provides, but more the positioning, knocking him back into you. But
and
into
the Firefly, usually.
Yeah, the mid lane is just such a short chase range that it seems like mid Batrider, when they nerf the Flame Break, it just turns into a farm fest for the hero, and he still scales the same way, but there's really no whole level 2 sticky napalm them 7 times, kill them anymore, as we see the cookie on Pikachu, as Bignum does choose him to give the cookie to, and he's okay. No regen, though.
So now Palantimos just has a free lane, it looks like, after that double kill. Like Darkseer will come down, try to push the lane in, but no real threat to his CS. So he's got to be happy about that. 32 CS, leader in net worth, right there up with the Omni. You mentioned them not having a ton of answers for PL, as they are chasing 33 down bottom. Ion Shell's doing some good work on Happy Durat, but the poison is stacking up. There's the disruption. Can they get the full surround? 33 does manage to just squirm out of there with the surge, and still goes down. The poison
damage.
now top lane. More action as No Tail will fall. So 2 more kills. Cyber Legacy getting a lot done here in the lanes.
Yeah, it seems like their lineup can't do anything, but they can turn on you really easily. Like, if you go overly aggressive, which OG, you can rely on them running at you.
They're
no
great
matter what
bait
they're
lineup,
like.
right?
Yeah,
Like, they have
exactly.
the heals from the Omni, the disruption. PL's got a lot of elusiveness. You have the cookie reposition. A lot of saves on resets on this team.
It's a really scary Omni Knight pick, now that I'm seeing it play out. Like, OG, since they're against the PL, they're pressured to do something this game, and since they fed him those 2 kills, his timings are going to be even more accelerated, and you've got this Omni Knight with a great start. So I'm just going to flip-flop and say I really like the way Cyber Legacy's lineup is shaping up here. It just boils down to the execution as the game goes on. Can they keep the ball rolling?
So what is the Omni build this game? What do you want to see out of last hero?
I have to imagine you just go armor against Weaver, Beastmaster, Venge. I think that's the best play.
Like Solar Crest? Or
He's queuing up a hood. Only Batrider is really magical damage on the opponent's side.
And you're up against the Venge Beastmaster. Could be scary. Seb comes down with the surge. Who needs haste runes? He's looking for more. Dives onto the PL.
We've seen this before.
Palantimos, being dove under the tower, but look at the damage he's already done to Seb, who lassos the illusion. He thought that Palantimos went for the super next level play. In fact, he is not, and now Seb's in danger. Palantimos charging forward, big cookie connection, and they get the kill courtesy of the Scatter Blast. Well played. And in the end, OG just getting punished for these dives repeatedly in the bottom lane. Now Sox is on the run. Big Num slowing him down. They're going to chase for this next kill. Last hero has phase boots.
He has no boots.
He's going to get
Sox,
in range. It's just a matter of when. Can he turn with the stun? He does, but Looks like that is enough. No, last hero's still going for it. No, thinking about it. He'll let Soxa live for now.
I'm a bit surprised he's going for the hood, but either way, just tanking up on the side of the Omni, because it's your job, as you said, they don't really have a run-at-you hero and like run-in kind of hero, and in the mid-game, even though he is the save, he can serve as the run-in hero for a little while. And in the mid-game, he'll be enabling his PL to get the farm he needs, as Palantimo's already level 7, working on that defusal. Number 1 and 2 and 3 net worths on the side of Cyber Legacy.
Yeah,
No
their
Tail,
supports
level 6.
are a little poor, but really it's just No Tail who's a bit ahead as the Beastmaster has the Roar online. Will they make some use of it? They have a ward here towards the top side of the map, but nobody to Roar. So, I mean, it doesn't seem to be... The game plan of diving the PL is not working for OG.
Looks like they're changing the game plan to dive the Pikachu.
There is a Radiant Obs around that hill, but I don't think it's going to catch them as they head south, looking to isolate Pikachu. Seb's going deep for this. He doesn't have a point in Flame Break. He's just walking at Pikachu, and Pikachu is just walking away. Now the chase back the other direction. Seb, he's got to retreat. They can't really go on the Omni Knight, or so it appears, and it's their turn to make a move. Cyber Legacy rotating, swinging south, looking for Soxa. Happy Durara about to catch him out. Gets off the disruption, but Seb's already rotated. OG, they're ready for this. They had a ward over towards the river, and now Happy Durara is going to go down. Soxa, only 3 poison stacks. Think they needed at least 1 more to get that kill. Should be okay. And now the team converging. Palantimos wants to come in and fight.
How about that?
Cookie off the mark. They get off the Spirit Siphon. They have Exorcism, but there's a lot of kiting potential here on OG. And Palantimos has to back off. Doppelganger's still ready.
Oh!
They're going to swap him into the lasso. Sick combo from OG. And no save in sight. The Mortimer's Kisses,
Double
though.
damage Weaver.
That could punish. Sumail is chasing.
No silence.
He's the Spirit Siphon. Has to back away, but he can come back in for round number 2. Spirit Siphon number 2 with the Exorcism. The Surge out. The kiting is really good here from OG. Now they can converge on Pikachu. Bring him down to half health. Seb still stacking up the Napalm. Happy Durara. No ability to disrupt here for 13 seconds, but they still manage to get the Seb kill. Sumail is cleaned up. He's overextended. He gets punished by the Purge and instantly deleted. Now, Big Num walking through the flames, looking for 33. Backup is coming. No Tail's finally arriving. Almost forgot there was a Beastmaster in this game.
There's also no Omni Knight here. He just isn't showing up.
He has Roar. He's going to use it, and Happy Durara will go down.
Why is Omni Knight not at these fights? I think he has to be at these fights. Odd.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was doing during that time.
Omni Knight's one of the best mid-game team fighters in the entire game of Dota. That's very strange.
And he's got a max grace and purification, so he'd be very strong right now.
I think his team did okay without him. I think they could have just wiped OG there if he is there. I don't know exactly what he was doing during the fight.
Maybe his TP was on cooldown.
Yeah,
I didn't really.
The fight just lasts so long that you might even just walk. But it's hard to say unless I was watching exactly what he was doing. He wasn't getting a tower or anything, so Seb is going to go back for the Boots of Travel, recovering just a bit as he is a mid-bat rider. We're seeing this Weehaw-esque mid-bat that Team Nigma used, where he was just really low level on the mid-bat as he was running around with the Darkseer. And that Surge Bat Rider, though, quite scary. The Firefly gives you % movement speed, another hero that synergizes well with the flat movement speed buff of the Darkseer. You're cruising.
Here comes the smoke, OG. They're trying to take over the Radiant Jungle, but Cyber Legacy might be able to punish this. Omni Knight is with the squad this time as Sumail walks in. They're going on Palantimos with the wall. At least a harassment attempt. No Tail just kind of kiting them out a bit, gives the vision, then backs away, and the catch is lacking here. Is an issue for this team, BSJ.
It was an issue last game, too. Maybe OG's recognized this in their drafting, because they have a lot of elusive heroes. The Darkseer is even elusive, the Weaver, and the Batrider. All 3 cores, and a split-pushing Beastmaster who's actually pretty farmed. He's almost got a Helm of the Dominator 13 minutes in. Really the breadwinner out of all of the supports.
Lasso top. They found Pikachu. Can they finish him off quickly enough? Last hero arrives. He doesn't have to heal for a few seconds. Pikachu should be okay, though. Exorcism committed. Omni Knight ult committed, and they are chasing forward back the other direction. Seb going for the TP out. Probably could have killed him had he continued pursuit. The heal comes out, but I think he self-healed, and Pikachu just blows up.
Yeah, what happened there? It looked like he didn't get healed.
I
guess
think
might have
he
misclicked.
just wanted to get the kill with the heal and didn't realize the DP was in danger or misclick. Not sure. But either way,
going mid.
the aggression continues. This time on the mid lane. Big Num forced away. Sumail's already got the Javelin.
Yeah, you're just trying to set up for the Beastmaster to push the tower, so even if you don't get the kill there, which he wasn't expecting to, he's just zoning. He's bodying him. He's not afraid of anything. They have no stuns, no silence because DP's dead. And he hasn't even leveled silence on DP. Might be worth considering when you have no way to stop the Weaver from just doing whatever the hell he wants.
And he is doing whatever the hell he wants right now. Sumail is diving Happy Durara into the base, over to the tier 3 tower, committing, gets the kill. Meanwhile, the action in the mid lane, the Mortimer's Kiss is coming out. Seb doesn't have a way to cancel this, but they do manage to roar him with no tell. That interrupts the fight, and now they can look to turn. Big Num charging forward, though, gets off the cookie stun. On Seb, the wall dropped, and they just march through it. They're trying to kill off Saksa. Everybody's so low, but they survive. Sumail lives to fight another day. Finally, they will lose Saksa. The trade, though, is Big Num. Ends a killing spree, and Seb still thinking about round 2 here. They're going to surge him back in. Lasso cooling down in 10. Gotta be careful, though. This PL, I think Diffusal Blade coming out right now on the Courier. Indeed it is. Oh, this could be real ugly for Seb. They just used this. No, they have another Surge, and he's out of there.
He does have Doppel.
Can they turn this? Can they actually go back in on Palatimos?
Oh,
He's on the low ground. He's on the low ground. Seb's going the wrong way, though. Okay, I guess Palatimos will be fine.
Oh, that's the luck of the fact that they can't assume that's you. And if they do come in and it's not you, it gets really awkward really fast.
It's a few times Seb's just guessed wrong on the PL.
Yeah, he's queuing up the Radiance on Batrider, potentially. Has Vanguard into Radiance.
Obviously good against PL.
Yeah.
They're getting a Mjolnir on the Weaver, so like item-wise, they're trying to deal with this hero.
They do need to, because if they just say, act like there's no PL in the game, they're definitely going to lose. And they've got Guardian Greaves. Oh, the swamp.
Pikachu, he wanted that catapult. Will it cost him his life? The cookie comes through.
For 2.
They don't have a heal. The Omni Knight's out of mana at the moment, but still chasing forward. Soul Ring's about to come off cooldown. No-Tail commits the roar, but the ghosts are there. They swarm him down. And now they can take the tower as well. They're in good position to at least chip away at the second tower.
Meanwhile, OG once again doing the whole split-up thing. Cyber Legacy seems to really like these strong 5-man lineups with low catch, and OG has been responding the same way both games. This game working out a bit better, though, for Cyber Legacy, as they also have the late-game scaling of the PL. And last game, it did feel like they were on a bit of a timer, even though like it did become easier and easier to fight with
Pikachu,
their lineup. But
he's going for the 2 for top. He wanted to finish off this tower, but the Ghosts and Happy Durara going to get scouted on the backside. And now the lasso pulling him back in a way, and he will end up getting silenced, finished off. Last hero arriving just a bit too late. Now the chase is on. Back the other direction. He's got to hoof it out of there. Has the pipe.
Looping around.
Has the Essence Rain. Are you really going on the Omni Knight? Surely that's not the ideal target, but they are chasing him. They are trying to finish him off. The silence coming out, though, interrupts Sumail, and he gets smacked down. A quick Scatterblast kill. Now Palatimos arriving. Back the other way. Yule Scepter onto Seb, trying to TP out. Will he make it in time? No, sirree. He's down as well. Now Saksa, he's all the way in the tree line. They're just going to hunt him down with the cookie, clear out those trees. Palatimos will collect his bounty, make it 3. OG just overextending.
This game's already looking hard for OG. Don't know if it gets any better with the Weaver carry against the Phantom Lancer.
It's like 2 times now the Death Prophet silence has just completely destroyed him in the fight.
Yeah, he just leveled it too, and it's already been noticeable the impact that it has as they end up getting a free tower top on back of that. Up by probably about 1K now if they get that, but it's all perspective. When you have the PL and you're up by 1K at this stage in the game against a carry Weaver, you feel real nice. And Seb, optimistic TP, I say to say the least there.
Yeah, they are lacking on stuns and disables, but just now they have damage.
The
so
turn potential is just
matter.
insane, right? Like that's the one benefit of their lineup, and almost surprising to me why they left the Batrider as a core, because you're seeing the Batrider try to run in, and it's just super hard to get on top of the targets that you want. And he's committing to this Vanguard. He's just going to try to tank up on back, kind of serve as a frontliner enabler against the PL, but I don't know if that's going to have the same potency that we would hope, like, I don't know, any hero that's good against PL would have. Do they just steal the Clumsy Net? They do. From the Radiant side there.
Got him. Not the best steal, but they'll take it.
It's not a bad item. It looks like No Tail's going to get it, I believe. No, he's got the Iron Talon. I like that farm speed.
Cyber Legacy are dancing around the pit. Palantimos walking up the hill, but oh, he's caught them out. He's going to get to work with that hail of spears. Brings Sox low, the wall committed. He's really diving for this one. He's quite far in, but he's setting up the Mortimer's Kisses. Sumail's got a time lapse out. They get off the Omni Knight ult. Palantimos way behind enemy lines. Man fighting with Sumail. Can he take this fight? Sumail's trying to turn it, but now Pikachu's coming in for support. Meanwhile, they've brought Big Numb low with the lasso. He cookies himself forward towards the cores. The only way out is in, Cyber Legacy say, as they continue rushing in. Pikachu, though, dangerously low. It's a 2-for-2 with a buyback on the Vengeful Spirit.
Surging up the Peel illusion.
Oh, can they get in range?
It's got Phantom Rush. Oh my god, no way. Oh, he has to use the illusion.
He does make it out, though.
Whew.
Man, that was a little ambitious, I gotta say, by Palantimos, BSJ.
Yeah, I think he was just a bit too deep, and the fight still went in their favor, so that's a pretty good sign for them. But OG trying to punish the fact that the Mortimer's Kisses, the Death Prophet ulti, as well as the Guardian Angel are all on cooldown, and they have pretty decent physical damage with the Beastmaster Venge support duo. But Pikachu,
this is a dangerous spot. Omni Knight is not really in position. Now he is. And now they smoke back. OG just getting out of there in time.
I think that was Envision, though.
Yeah, there is a Radiant Ward. Not sure if it's... No, it's up. I think the trees block it. Might have been seen from the river, though. Cyber Legacy just hanging around the pit. And OG are not going to commit for this Roche. 20 seconds for Mortimer's Kisses, about a minute for the other ult, so a bullet dodged. I mean, PL is really strong right now. He's almost got the Manta style. Like, it's understandable he's playing that aggressively, and it has to be a concern for OG that even when he is so far away from his team, they still can't kill him.
I'm pretty shocked Sumail's not going Manta or BKB here. He just dies to Death Prophet Silence. It's happened several times now. And they don't have any way to help him other than a Venge swap, and even then, it's a Weaver who's super slow. The silence is only getting longer, as it is level 3 now, 5-second duration, and PL can just get him as they smoke up on the side of Cyber Legacy. Will they turn this into a kill in Roche with that Death Prophet ultimate coming off cooldown in 15 seconds?
It's right up the same ramp, but this time it's all 5 together. They breach high ground. They swing to the east, and now starting to wrap around, converging on the OG jungle. They do get eyes on No Tail, but Palantimos just a bit too far away. So OG dodging nicely here, playing some good keep away Dota. Still see Seb wanting to go for the Radiance. But if they're going to take over this bottom side of the map, then Cyber Legacy, they'll just take the Roche. This time, though.
Hawk Scouts.
This time, OG want to fight. They're bringing back the Bat Rider. Seb has his completed Vanguard. The Roche is already down to half HP. Soxa gets in position, has the Nether swap ready. They can drag someone really far away from the pit. Potentially, the wall gets committed, but they just back out of the pit. And meanwhile, they're going on Pikachu on the southern side of the fight. Palantimos arriving for support, and Pikachu's alive. He's doing just fine. They're getting absolutely destroyed. The Weaver's down again. He's not able to do anything in these team fights. 3 have fallen. It's almost certainly going to be a Roche now going their way. The rest of the team has already given up. Bat Rider back to top. Darkseer down to mid. It is so hard to fight into this team.
Yeah, even with Darkseer, it just doesn't do anything. The Weaver gets silenced and he dies. This is your carry Weaver, and he is just so squishy. He's a little bug, and they've got the fly swatters necessary. DP waves that hand and effectively splatters him against the wall.
Yeah, there's some sorcery going on there for sure. That's going to be an Aegis to Palantimos. And 1,000 gold in the bank to boot. Whether it's the Heart Rush next, we'll see. But you can kind of understand Sumail's like, we need a way to deal with this Weaver. We need more damage, but he just melts, man.
Here goes. Poop, silence, all dead.
That was huge. And they're just fighting into the wall. They just do not care.
It's kind of odd that last game when I saw OG just give up the Roche for free, and because they didn't think they could contest head-on 5v5, and yet this game they believe they can. So peculiar there. They do have the Radiance still being worked on by Seb. Is that their timing? Not sure. He might just have an Abyssal Blade or something by the time that comes online.
It's only a 2K gold lead, BSJ. You know, it's a very close game, and the odds are starting to tilt, I have to say. Cyber Legacy now
Wow.
About double the likelihood to win here, according to the line.
That's we got some real weak-hearted OG fans out there.
Cowards.
Yeah.
You abandon your team.
It's Palantimos. He's mid. He is going to
Yules? Oh, Seb. That Radiance might be delayed. He's just flapping away.
The illusion. We talked about that.
Denies the rune the value.
That was actually pretty important to deny that illusion against the Phantom Lancer.
Yeah.
No Tail is pressuring bottom as a Beastmaster does, but that's only a 5-position Beastmaster, and he's got just the Helm of the Dominator. This is a tanky
In fact,
Bignum
during
supporter.
that time, the gold lead decreased.
Yeah, they naturally only group up well on Cyber Legacy, so if fights are not going on and objectives are not being taken, they will be losing out, but PL, he's also got Alchemist Syndrome this game. As you look at the net worth charts, it's him in his own little world as the Courier.
Palantimos' Courier.
The classic fortification that kills the Courier. I've seen that time and time again, because you fly it in thinking, I'm tanking the tower, and then the split shot kills your Courier.
Yeah, Sumail almost got 2. I think one of them just narrowly ended up dodging away. He takes out a tower of his own. And this used to be the OG way back in the day. You know, it was all about the split push, the late game, the ratting things out as needed. You know, even dating back to like the Fnatic days of like the pre-OG squad. But can they do it this game, BSJ?
Is that like the OG?
It's like the yeah, I guess so. The OG.
Oh, I see.
I like that. Rolls right off the tongue.
It does. 2 letters back-to-back in a row. As we see, Sumail is split pushing the top lane while 33 is split pushing the bottom lane. And they just say, we're going to group up and barrel down mid. Now, the question is, yes, they have a bunch of saves, but this Batrider with these spider legs actually gets the BKB, realizing it's kind of a serious problem when he just walks in, gets the Fusel Blade, and dies. Will they be able to actually save people when they go high ground? It's quite a different ball game. When
you're up
dealing
against
with
Swap and Lasso and Roar. There's a lot of repositioning, a lot of like ability to just drag someone behind enemy lines, and you have ways to prevent that save as well. So
OG's being obnoxious, cutting mid on Weaver. They do have the 1 catapult. Cardi, where are you going? Go to the base. As it gets distracted by...
Cardi has gone Renegade.
Yeah,
he's hitting creeps.
It's attracted to dad ass with that range creep right there. Oh, okay, he's done. He's dead. You can stop looking at him now. He's going down mid. Okay, they're not going
We're following our boy Cardi to the bitter end here.
Yeah.
And it will be bitter. Just death by 1,000 cuts as the creeps lay into him. They're going to shiv him. They're going to smack him. They're going to club him. And they are going to kill him.
That might be
Pour
the most
one
hype
out
cast
for Cardi, boys.
for the Cardi. Oh, MVP Cardi. But
it's okay. He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back in 5. Don't worry, guys. Or 3 minutes, actually. That Cardi was alive for a long time.
Now, is it the same Cardi that respawns, or is it just a new Cardi on the assembly line that are just thrown into the meat grinder?
It really does.
Hold that thought, bottom lane. We got actual Dota happening here. Swap into a Yules. And never mind. We can just talk about Cardi.
It really does depend on your religious beliefs when it comes to the Dota game right here.
Are you a Cartesian?
Yeah, I'm a Cartesian. That's exactly what I am. I believe in the reincarnation of carts, and they learned from their previous lives and come out better for it.
Going for Palantimos here.
Bug.
Vacuum.
Oh my god, he's actually dead.
Are they going to kill him? They'll get him once.
Okay, that's the
Aegis. Team is there, though.
Yeah,
do they stick around for round 2? Mortimer's Kiss is coming through. Silence. Multiple heroes. Going to force them back. And now the lasso. Nicely done, but here comes the Omni Knight ult with the heal. Keeping that Shadow Demon alive. He's on a cliff, and he is not where he wants to be. He gets cookied down. Nicely played. They've purged up Sumail. OG. They've done a good job here, but it's not going to be good enough. 33 fights a Courier while this is happening, but Seb, he will go down.
But look at the lanes. Getting cut again.
The creeps are just being dragged all around the world, and OG squirm into the enemy woods. It's buying them time. They are farming. In fact, they're leading in net worth after the sequence of events. Do they have this late game, BSJ?
No.
If they can just drag it out forever.
They may be able to like kill this PL one time like that when he doesn't have Aegis.
When he's 1v5.
Yeah, that's the only way they kill him if he's isolated. And if they manage to do that, that's absolutely their win condition. Similar to first game. And will they be able to separate Cyber Legacy to the same effect that they did? It's a question that will only be answered with time as OG continues the side lane split push.
Man, they just, there was clearly some sort of team discussions like, okay, it's time to rat, boys. Cut those waves, dodge fights, and then punish them as soon as they go back to defend. Because it's a unified effort across the board at this point.
Will Seb ever get the Radiance that's been queued up in his inventory quick buy since like 12 minutes into the game as he walks down mid?
Yes. I think he
so?
will get it
Okay.
by the end of the game.
They also have a Shiva's being queued up on Darkseer, the 2 standard items for countering PL in the late game. You minimize his speed of duplicating, or replicating, excuse me, with the Shiva's attack speed slow, and then the Radiance obviously makes them miss as well. So
how to quash the infestation.
It's usually a team effort, and this game, since they have no natural counters, it is going to be all the items they can possibly accumulate. Sumail does have the BKB, so he's actually able to get rid of that Death Prophet
Going
side.
for the swap again.
Nice
the roar
play.
comes off this time. He won't get off the Yules, and Pikachu is deleted.
Out.
But backup coming in. Palantimos with the Heavenly Grace. Charging forward, looking for Soxa. No-Tail squirms away to the right. Mortimer's Kisses committed, and Sumail's in the backlines. He's cleaning up, but the Abyssal comes through. Palantimos deletes the bug. He's the true infestation now. Charging onto No-Tail. Nothing he can do but die. Seb's BKB'd. Also, not a whole lot he can do. He gets bashed. One more, and he may go down. The BKB is going to wear off. Palantimos chasing forward. Cookie Delusion coming through, and will get the stun, will get the kill. 4 dead just like that.
They actually are cooking illusions.
Very clever stuff. We questioned, how are they going to use the cookie later on?
That was my only theory. I was like, they're going to cookie the illusions. Is that it? That's apparently it. It's that simple. As he abyssals himself.
Is Big Num going to die to his own illusions?
As I grow stronger, so does the Darkseer wall. Double damage on PL. Sumail looks like paper.
Roche could be up in
33.
10.
Does get ran at with the M-Claw PL. He's got the Phantom Rush. Oh, he got fogged, though.
Dun, 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 dun.
With a nice vacuum.
He's no abyssal. Oh, it might be. 33. He's in a little trouble.
Oh, yeah,
Sox
he abyssal the illusion, so he doesn't have it. Oh, bet he might regret that now.
And Roche is going to be up in 2.5 minutes. So OG will all be back in time. Can they take that fight?
We'll
have another look at this.
The 31-minute drums on 33. Just keeping that in mind, as Shadow Demon in the back was just dying to summons, and Sumail just dies instantly as well to the Abyssal Blade PL.
If they don't go on the PL, the fight, and the team is there, the fights look real hard.
I think if they go on anyone else, they have to just immediately get out, which they didn't. They actually wanted to. They TP'd like 2 heroes in on top of who was already killing the Death Prophet, and decided to commit to a 5-on-5. And I think they've learned their lesson. They said, we've stalled out for the last 5 minutes. We've out-farmed them for the last 5 minutes. We can fight again. And Cyber Legacy said, no, you have no way to deal PL.
Yeah, and in the arms race, Sumail gets the BKB, but there's already an Abyssal. It just feels like the PL is always 1 step ahead. And in fact, he is 5.5K gold ahead.
Now, think about it with a PMA attitude here, as Sox is about to die once again.
He revealed the gank, and he prevented anyone else more important from dying.
Sumail died so fast that he didn't pop his BKB. So he still has a 10-second BKB.
That is great news.
Yeah. Think about it. As Death Prophet, in a panicky way, did take the Illusion Rune, which is odd. Wanted to make sure the Venge was denied the Illusion Rune before she could get it. As Sumail getting surged up, maybe looking for a jungle camp. Oh, he is farming it.
Very slowly. Oh, he's going to find Pikachu. Tries to force those TPs. He gets 1, and he's backing away. While Palantimos also doing some creep cutting of his own on the bottom lane. Just quite a nuisance OG is proving.
You're wondering how you're supposed to split push in pubs when the opponent has a stronger team fight? Just pressure their own safe lane. That's what you do. I almost called it LD, but I decided not to say it this time. We all know you're thinking it, chat. As Sumail accidentally breaks his Sakuchi. Okay, they're not coming after him anyway.
Dead lane.
No, don't say it.
Dead lane. The chat reactions when you said that were pretty great.
Yeah, that's what you're going for, even though I'm actually serious that it applies. But at this point, it's too memey to have anyone take you seriously. But Sumail, let's see, what talent did he take at level 20? He took the attacks to kill, which on PL, the thing is, illusions do count as full attacks.
And they attack real fast.
Yeah. So it's almost just like feeding gold to a PL with those bugs. as he is using those ion shells to push out the wave. Going for the Lincoln Sphere, realizing that there's really no way he can position or play around a PL with Abyssal, killing him instantly. So,
yeah, he had Satanic queued up, but I don't know if the status resistance would even be enough.
I don't think it's enough. Yeah.
So, seems like a good choice. There's not a whole lot of ways to quickly break it. But Roche is happening.
I wouldn't mind if Pikachu went for a Blink this game. I think Blink Shivas could be a great way to find heroes for his PL. But he is queuing up the BKB.
Doesn't seem like OG has any interest in fighting right now.
Yeah, they learned their lesson from the first time around and that fight in the bottom lane. They will never be able to fight a straight up 5v5.
Never say never.
The wise words of Justin Bieber.
That was not the call out I was going for, but
sorry, I forgot you were a boomer. I'm all about the Zoomers out there.
I don't know if you qualify as a Zoomer.
I'm just trying to appeal to the young crowd. I'm not a Zoomer.
You have facial hair, or
That's
the
true.
ability to grow it.
The ability loosely defined there. But, yeah, so last hero is queuing up a Sheep Stick, so they are saying, hey, we lack stuns, let's build stuns. And Snapfire Ags is queued up as well.
Oh, this is the initiation we're looking for.
Yes.
Let's go, baby. Bottom lane, they do find No Tail in the trees, and they kill him in the trees.
Kind of surprised he went for the Bug 3 instead of like a Shadow Blade, making himself more elusive. They do have the Glimmer as well as the Weaver, but I just think at this point you need to make sure that heroes like PL that have these 6 slots can't kill you because they don't have detection all them by themselves. Enchanted Quiver on Venge. But notice how every time they get a kill, somehow the lanes are still pushed in OG's favor as Weaver has that Orb of Destruction, helping him bring down this tower even faster. And it has to be annoying playing from Cyber Legacy's perspective right now. I just can't imagine.
And that is the thing is, at some point, even if your draft should win, even if you are stronger on paper, you have to execute it. And when these games drag out, you tend to lose your mental focus. Someone's out of position, someone gets a TP canceled or isn't carrying one, and then all of a sudden, BSJ, things go awry.
Seb actually went for the Shiva's Guard, and then the Radiance is queued up. So
he's going to get it. I'm telling you, man.
Eventually. We got the 31-minute
drums. The pace
drums
this game is going, I'm feeling like Seb's going to get it.
That's true. I agree. As No Tail just dies again bottom.
But Sumail's in the base. He's pushing the top tier 3.
He is. Oh, he lives.
And No Tail is not dead yet, although the illusions are following him, but Seb's there to bail him out.
Wow. He roared just a random illusion to slow the PL after getting Abyssaled, and it worked.
And look at the damage this top tier 3 took. That's over half HP from the Weaver.
That's quick maths. That Seb is clearing bottom.
A little scary.
Yeah, that Shiva just makes it so he doesn't instantly die to PL. 27 armor. Pretty big deal for that. Has the 5 armor talent as well, so just nice for him there that he isn't nearly as scared to get solo killed. At this point, OG has to itemize to not get solo killed by PL. Weaver's got the Abyssal. Shiva's on Bat. Venge has the Glimmer. Darkseer's got Surge, plus the drums. I don't know why he went 31-minute drums, but no questions here. Maybe just when they eventually win a fight, they
helps you
kill the base.
It quicker.
Yeah.
Could be.
Little tidbit of knowledge for people. If you do defusal a summon, it just stops moving. It cannot move. So if you're ever chasing down one of those Helm of the Dominator creeps, if you defusal it, it just won't move.
Used to instantly kill.
Yeah,
like
it used to instantly kill. No, it instantly killed Warlock Golems back in the day.
That
but
was.
Now they just root them for whatever reason. I don't know why, but creeps get rooted.
Well, Cyber Legacy are grouping up. They've got a wave. One solitary wave. And 4 heroes here. They did have to send Pikachu home. He could buy BOTs, I think, if he sells these phase boots, and he's going to do it. So they're committing to this push. They finally breached high ground, and they don't want to give it up for free. Palantimos, though, getting swapped. He's going to Manta back, gets roared. Can they kill him even once? The disruption comes through. Save upon save upon save, and he will just jump away, abandoning the push. They did force OG to all retreat, so there's no ratting.
The good old
and they have one
rage
creep coming in, it's not enough. They're going to back away.
Seb's looking. No blink, though. I have to imagine he considers a blink at some point. As he gets surged, though, who needs a blink when you're fast as hell?
He's going to cut this wave.
Well, Death Prophet's here to cut him off.
Sumail is cutting the other wave, but yeah, Seb could be in danger. BKB.
Abyssal Blade PL.
He's in range. Does manage to get him.
To help him get there.
Very nice stuff. They get the kill.
Has buyback, but that's going to delay his Radiance.
Maybe he's not getting it this game. I may have jinxed the BSJ. They're marching down mid. They're healing up the wave.
Sumail cutting the next wave.
Yeah, he did also shove in the bottom lane, and once again, the Death Prophet has to go home.
She's trying to
She's
stop
got
him
the
again.
bots. Sumail doesn't have a way to cancel a TP.
Did get the blink on Death Prophet.
And
I like
they
it.
are laying into this tower. Tier 3 starting to drop. Repair kit thrown out, slowing it down. But I don't think it's enough. Not with Palantimos keeps on hammering
Death
like
Prophet,
this.
these creeps
Death
are walking
Prophet
into the base.
was way in there. He is gonna. That was a click on the mini map, if I've ever seen one. Pikachu. He will exorcism. They're going to take the melee. Sumail's not in the base right now.
They really don't want to buy back Batrider.
Cyber Legacy. Are they going for 2 here? What's the play? They're backing towards bottom.
Sumail's hitting tier 3
Pikachu's
top.
hesitating. They can't decide if they want to get out. As soon as they go for these TPs, they might get canceled. No-Tell roars the PL. He's not going to be able to come back and fight the Mortimer's Kisses.
Don't commit.
To protect him. He charges forward. Abyssal up. Going on No-Tell. Soxa getting silenced. Can they bring down 2? They've got him. Weaver still pushing the top side for all he's worth. Soxa about to drop the
That's a
Pikachu.
Rax.
And Palantimos banging away at that tier 3. Is Sumail going for the throne? He's just taken 1 melee. I don't think this is going to be fast enough, BSJ. He's got to commit harder if he wants to go for this. He's TP'd back, and he's getting stunned up. The cookie comes through, slamming Sumail into the grave. Now 33 tries to fight forward. Everyone's bought back. They're all in on this fight. OG, they need a lot of kills. Can they get him? No-Tell charging in. Seb there as well. They keep on chasing. The PL got to back away. They've locked him down. They're working on him. They've got him. They've killed him off. He's out for 100 seconds. It's only a tier 3 tower and a range Drax advantage.
And a range Drax. Okay, you confused me for a second. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Dude, no OG. It's so. This has to be so frustrating.
The OG inning is happening.
Yeah, this is some shit.
Sumail sees a kill opportunity here.
Rune.
Here comes Seb, the Firefly Spider-Man, coming in with the little bug boy.
Swap.
And now Sox is there. The whole OG squad, they found their opening. They're looking for Pikachu.
Cheese.
He gets healed up with the cheese,
net.
but the swap back in. They might lose more. They're crumbling here. They can't keep on giving up these kills. There's 3 dead. It's going to be 4. Not like this Cyber Legacy. This is not the legacy you want to leave your children. They charge towards the top lane.
Not the children.
Sumail, he's going to get the range. Do they throne it? Is the drums going to pay off now? 33, he's ready. He's got charges revved up, BSJ. The buybacks will come, but there's going to be no exorcism. There's not going to be an Omniel for a little bit. The glyph comes through. They're not backing yet. They're going to force that PL buyback.
The Radiance is done. The Radiance is online.
Seb moving forward with the BKB. The tier 4 #1 is down. He's still holding this buyback. Don't wait too long. 25 seconds. It's not going to be in time, I don't think. They are chasing for Pikachu here on the backside, though. Now Palantimos, he's bought back. He rejoins the fight. He smacks down No-Tail. That's a dieback on him. Can they catch more?
No,
33. Oh, just makes it out. Abyssal was already used. So they don't actually get another Rax, aside from the range, which isn't a huge deal.
They do force 3 buybacks, though.
So who's got more now? We have a Darkseer buyback, as we'll take another look at this push, versus a Snapfire and a Shadow Demon.
Such good poke from OG there, just saying, hey, we're going to cancel this TP, but we're not actually going to go on him. Even though they do die and they have to buy back, this is really their only play. And they see the line somehow to win a fight, as nothing's really going on in the game right now itself. Cyber Legacy is just waiting for the Roche to spawn, as PL has a Ninja Gear in his backpack if he wants to elect to use it, and a heart. With Heavenly Grace, this PL has 4,500 health.
But we've seen he is still killable.
Yeah, the Ion Shells add up. He's got the level 20 talent, which is 170 damage per Ion Shell. And you can usually get reliably 2 and 3 at sometimes of those Ion Shells going at once.
Yeah, with the Swarm, with the Venjar, with the Beastmaster.
He's got the Havoc Hammer on Darkseer. That's actually pretty awesome, this game. That Radiant Shiva's Havoc Hammer drums.
They have a lot of AoE now with all the items they've gotten.
They do. Weaver's got the Mjolnir. He's got a Prince's Knife as well. It does instantly give illusions, so if he manages to... if they have to make that selection and he gets the kill instantly, that means it is an illusion from the Hex Strike.
That's true. Good little piece of detective work they can resort to. As Sumail has a Rapier queued up. Nowhere near the gold for it, but it feels like a Rapier game.
Yeah, they have a Butterfly on PL. Rapier now giving True Strike makes it a viable item in the late game on most heroes that need just
And it's
damage.
an exposed throne at this point.
Oh, it is. Wow, both tier 4s are gone.
You've really got to be careful if you're Cyber Legacy. I mean, legitimately, OG may want to try to win this game by just ratting them and then taking the throne when Cyber Legacy go for their big push.
Yeah, their fort's on cooldown for 2 minutes. OG's actually just smoked up to bottom. Bottom lane is going to be pushed in. I think they're aware that something's going on, which in this case it is the Roche.
It is within like the Roche window. You certainly expect that Cyber Legacy would go for it.
I hope they give the Ags to the Omni so that they can give the buildings the fortification.
Oh, that would
be
clutch this game.
I think they're going to. Yeah, they're giving him the Ags. No.
No,
What?
Shadow
Oh,
Demon.
wow, 3 charges of his ult over the global as well as building.
I mean, I love Shadow Demon eggs.
It's good.
Don't get me wrong.
This specific game, though.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there.
I think your loss condition is OG just randomly killing your base as he surged spider
Look
legs.
at Seb. I've never seen a faster Spider Batman. This thing is of nightmares.
Batman.
But doesn't find anyone. Not yet. God, that is terrifying.
Spider Batman.
He's actually real scary when he surged Ion Shelled with the Radiance and the Shivas. BKB.
Winlace.
Yeah. Pretty legit late game. Seb had a really rough lane, but, you know, he's the third in net worth now.
Spell Prism. Who are they giving that one to? That's one of my favorite items in the game.
Who got it? 33.
Venge found it, so they gave it to 33. Okay. So now he's got lower cooldown Ion Shells, 7.2 seconds, if anyone was wondering. BKB's lower, Greaves are lower. Drum's cooldown is lower, only 24 seconds now.
Woo!
Okay, well, we may be seeing some AoE search plays this game if he gets to 25
Have
on
we
33.
seen the Snapfire Ags used yet?
No. He's doing
here
it. He's
we
doing
go.
it. Oh?
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Palatinos is just in the middle of the river. There's 2 wards scouting him out. He's been sput into enemy territory, and he will retreat.
They're going to get happy.
They're going to start fighting, though. Happy Dira, he's gotten overzealous. The wall comes through. It's on Palantimos, but gets to work with the Mortimer's Kisses coming through. Swap out. Greaves, try to keep him alive. BKB committed. Seb charging forward, but where is the damage? It's the throne. Sumail's going for it. He gets disrupted. They're ready for this with the cookie stun. He's got off the BKB. Sumail trying to fight it out. He backs away. And while that's happening, PL all by his lonesome. Can he take the fight? The game can't keep up with all of the damage that Palantimos is throwing out. He's still got Aegis. They're rushing to get back to him, but the Weaver's going to get here first. OG get him once. Can they get him twice? That's the question. Pikachu coming out. A big silence from him. Palantimos low. Palantimos is good. He hasn't dropped yet. He heads to the north. They're chasing him. He's trying to get out of there, but Sumail's on the chase. Jumping into the river. Palantimos keeps on running. Hobbling away to the north. He can't get the heal from the heart.
Shivas.
They're still chasing this man. Saving Private Palantimos. It ends with the death of Private Palantimos as they continue to run. Vacuum him back, smack him down, hex him up, and he's dead for 2 minutes. There's no buyback. There's no PL in this game. He doesn't have it for 2.5 minutes.
Life did just get interesting, Seth. Thanks
This
for telling
might be
us
the
that.
game. Sumail's going right for the throne. Can they stop him? Is he overzealous? The team's not there yet. The cookie comes through, but they lack the damage. They can't do anything about it. He stands his ground. He spits Pikachu in, and Pikachu says, "Not look."
Pikachu, I choose
Now the
you.
double wall marks the path of destruction as Cyber Legacy forced back into the fountain. They're going to lose their Death Prophet. OG from the jaws of defeat, snatching victory, swapping into the fountain, trying to make this interesting. Still, they know there's no PL buyback, and they get the throne. They get the win.
I think it already was very interesting.